Take Dose. And today I'm back again trying to accelerate in my life without getting pounded. You know, these days when it's hard to find a good accelerator for your Amiga in the US and beyond, I've always tried to get a nominal acceleration. I always try to get acceleration and then I say, hey, I'll pay. I'll put down a few euros for that. And then they say, oh no. When I'm not in France, when I'm not taking the ferry from England, going across the channel in the rain, with people calling me Kanye West, they're in the yellow jackets that were not there to help me. I usually get pounded when it comes to the price. You can get pounded. So, on a day like today, I want to go ahead and unveil something new that I got. The PiStorm Lite, I believe it is the CMA. And let's see here. This is the version that I purchased from online. You can do it through eBay if you know that back doors and back channels. But I got this from Retro Passion, the reason I got pounded. And now I'm going to go ahead and open this up for the very first time. As we get back here, I did get internationally tracked and got something going on here. So I'm going to open this up for the first time and let's see what's going on. Give me a brief second here. Let's see. Is this worth the extra money, the time, the energy? I mean, it is 4. And we're on 5 if we're trying to do Raspberry Pis. So let's see. This is what we get in here. We get the device itself. It's been wrapped semi-securely. These guys in UK smoke a lot, but it is what it is. And he wrapped it in paper. There it is. As I touch metal with my foot, oh my goodness. Do you guys see this? This is the beautifulness that you get. The light, I guess this is the CM right here. You put your hard drive here. And you also get with this, let's see. Oh, that's correct. You get the little HDMI out, you get the Ethernet, you get the USB connection that I dreamed about, all in one device, and you're going to get plated. So, give me another second here, and let's go to step 2. Hi-yaw! All right, I finally got that sucker off. So I had to remove. Why would I put the bottom door on? Because you know it's just coming back off. Let's see what we got here. So wait a moment. Also to mention, you do get the memory card already pre-configured. So I haven't tried this yet. Haven't seen this before in my life, except in photos. I waited patiently for my time. It was over the vacation. Last accelerator I buy this year. Oh, I laugh. I might want to take out this Transcend. Okay, I'm taking out the Transcend. I do have a little hard drive adaptation there. And, how can I figure out? Let me go ahead and figure out, if somebody didn't have this here, he'll be able to put that in. So, yeah, nay. I'm going to have to do something here. Unfortunately, I'm going to have to remove. I have a little drive here. How can you say? It's a little GoTech. Well, not actually a GoTech. This one is actually a different form. So I'm going to have to remove the GoTech so I could put this bad boy back on because I need the HDMI out. I was going to ignore it, but it's not going to ignore me. So, unfortunately, so you don't have to see how to remove a fake floppy from your 1200, I'm going to pause the video and be back. I decided to be real about the situation, and I went ahead and I made an adjustment. But first, I had to remove the individuale computers. Good hardware for good computers. Aren't you always happy every time you get a box like that? And I moved that out. HDMI out, or the adapter. I have another adapter on it. You know, all that nonsense I have going to the switcher. So let's see what is going on here. I'm going to go ahead and just remove this oh so slightly. Hopefully that's enough. Looks to be. I'm going to lift this little GoTech thing up. Yeah. If I do it without bending it slightly more, I might be able just to pass it on by. There it is. So I got that there. Looks like this is going to go in here. This cable should fold like this, but I remember once upon a time I had, oh, no. No, I had 30% off. What's going on here? Kickstart your year with their services. All right, hold on. Let's see what's going on here. Gonna make an adjustment, and I'm going to assume that the cable will go ahead and go into here. Now the question was, should I have done that before putting it in? Most likely I should have. I know how these ribbons go. And if you're just ever so slightly... Oof, I felt it for a moment. You know when you feel it for that 1 second, guys? Hold on. And make sure it's in. And when it's in, I can lock it in place. Since the PCB is down, I'm going to guess that the connection should be down. And I'll put this one back in again. Hopefully I don't record an explosion on here, but it should only connect one way. All right, so I went ahead and I got that back in. Let me just screw this down again. Drive. Is it drive in? Or did I lose it all? Oh, here we go. Bam. Drives back in. Got that on. Still got this. This is disconnected. I keep this in this bag even though it overheats, whatever. That way I don't short everything. Memory card is in. Let's see what's going on. This should be correct. I mean, it's only a few hundred euros. I'm about to say euros. Pounds. Don't forget you're getting pounded. Now, I do use this, which is that Bluetooth tank mouse. But instead of the fake tickets that they give you, the fakest, I use this, which is the Tom X. The Tom X, I put that on there. And believe me, it's so beautiful, you don't even know. Because with the fake tickets, the one that looks like it, you have to right, left, right, play with the mouse. But ever since I used Tom X, the warm feelings I have inside. So let's go ahead and connect this. There it goes. Nada. Let's see what we got. All right. Get something here. Just afraid I don't blow nothing up. I didn't really check it. HDMI 4, are you alive? I'm getting stormed. Hold on. Let me put you in the picture. And it seems to be working. Let's see what's on the CM4. It is totally misaligned. Well, guys, since I have it on the scaler. Oh, wait, hold on a second. I made some adjustments. You're going to have to give me a... To make a long story short, I had to do some things. I had to remove every single accessory that I had. So I had to remove the AGA adapter. I had to remove the battery, time clock adapter. I had to basically take everything out except for the PiStorm itself, the CM. Now, that's why my time is off. I don't know. I have to go back and recheck that. I was having a problem at the time. So right now, I'm basically just going to go through your speed and testing. I also took out the Tom X and used the other Tom. Actually, no, I went back to the Tickus. I had to play around with the Tickus to get it running. I don't know if they have well, it's not a real Tickus, but whatever comes with the tank mouse, the wireless tank mouse. So I did all that, and here we are. I had, the last thing I had to do, let me rephrase that. Let me change that. I had to take the memory card, and the memory card they gave me was really boofered up. I was crashing everywhere. So I wouldn't crash and all these other wonderful things. I went ahead and found a memory card that I had. I had to do it twice. I had to program it twice, basically, with Etcher. When I got it the second time with Etcher, the first time I tried another application, it didn't work. So this is actually another day. I had to reconnect everything up. I had to use the scaler and the Roland and the scaler and the Frame Meister to be able to get everything. So I also, last thing I had to do was basically change my Karma ambience, because when I got in here, I had the wrong amount of RAM. So I usually take Caffeine HD and it reprograms my settings. And now, if you look, you get the 2 gigs of RAM or 2 megs of RAM. This one is like 2 gigs of RAM. And for all intensive purposes, I will give a display. So, Stuff Expert, you go to benchmarks. If you go to benchmarks, that's the location of sysinfo, right? I'm going to sysinfo now. Now I got to switch back. Let's see here. There we are. And, okay. Now you see everything here. You got the 040 with the FPU. The MMU is not in use. Same old AGA Alice. So I'm going to show you a little bit of what's going on here. You got 800 megs of RAM. That's on one specific location. You got 112 megs of RAM. And you have another 862 megs of RAM. And I had, I think, 512K of the Ranger RAM. I disabled that trash. So if I have a problem, I'll go ahead and re-enable it. I did that in the PiStorm boot. But this is all the memory you get here. So I'm going to leave this. Now it's time for the true power. So this is why I would say that someone would like to get this accelerator, would love to get this accelerator. Here we go. This is 2995 times, 2,995 times more faster than a regular 600, which I guess would be the 500 speed. It's not even on here. You see the dry stones, 158, 4493. Woo! Was that a million? Wow. 86 times faster than a 040 A400. 342 times faster than the 3000. 770 times faster than the 2500 or the 2500. And even against the 1200 that it's in right now, it's 1300 times faster. And the beautiful 2000 is 2266 times faster. Here's all your boards you got going on here. These are all Zorro 3s. 1, 2, 3, and 4. I was able to put in the board and everything and get everything running. Let's see. What else did I want to show here? If indeed I did. And then, of course, you got your drives. I'm not going to click on now those particular drives, but I didn't try a speed. Let's see if we get a crasher. Woo! I didn't even see what happened, folks. It was 24. Is that megs a second? Wow. I do not believe I have seen that speed yet. So I want to make sure that I actually captured all that, because last time I don't think I actually did that. So the reason I went back to the tickets, of course, is because some of the games and stuff won't work. I'll have a hard time because it's kind of doing the mouse and a controller at the same time. I'm also going to run a quick benchmark on Quake so you can see the maximum you can get. I really don't get all these frames when I'm playing. It does go at a decent speed, but when you start the game, the preview shows you like this. So it must clock down, but it's different than what I got last time. I got about 60 frames per second. This one says 49.84 and 969 frames. So yeah, this is extremely playable, especially to the final test, which was going to be a demo. One of you guys' most favorite demos. Basically, it's going to be We Come in Peace. So if I go back and go to Elude, in the Elude folder here, under Stuff, Demos, Elude. This is pretty hot here. This pretty much told me that this would be a great accelerator for many people here. So I went ahead and did a hard reboot. Give this a moment, and it's going to kick in. I'm going to let this end off with We Come in Peace. Thanks for watching.